almost a few changes going on. I was very close in selling the Bandit 600. Yeah, you heard it. The mechanic that fixed my bike, he put my bike back on the road, fixing the carbs, doing a fantastic job, is selling a Gsxr. A Gsxr 1000. I don't know what was persuading me to change it. I changed my bike, but I almost did. I had a guy come earlier today, this morning actually. He looked at this bike and he said, don't know why you're selling it. He said, that's the cleanest Bandit I've ever seen, especially for its age. He said, what I do is keep that bike for as long as you can, get your use out of it, and then in the future you can swap it up for something bigger. He said, but if you get a sports bike, you're going to feel aches and pains in areas you've never felt it before. He said, what I do is go and try and test ride the other bike and see if you're comfortable on it and how you feel about it. So I went spontaneously, just surprised him, the mechanic, and just asked him if I could have a go on it, like take it on the road. Well, it's not MOT'd and it's right at the back in his shed full of stuff. He said and he doesn't want to risk it anyway of me taking it out on the road, which are understandable. You know, he wanted, you know, 4,100 for it, so it's got some money to it. It is nice, but he said you can sit on it, you can, you know, hear it and all that. So I sat on it and, you know, oh, paint everywhere. On the phone. What was I saying? Can't think what I was saying now. Yeah, so I sat on it, had a feel for it, and my legs were cramped. Literally, like my knee was above the tank. I don't know if he had different pegs for it, but it just didn't feel comfortable at all. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not used to anything like that powerful, so when he was revving it and then I revved it, I couldn't believe the power that it was giving just through the revs. So it kind of gave me like a bit of nerves running through me. I said to him, I'm going to think about it. I went back home, you know, talked to a few people, my wife's granddad and my mates, and they just said, like, you know, what is the purpose you're selling it? And to be quite honest with you, I haven't got one, just wanting the bigger bike for not really any reason apart from watching YouTube videos and I'm thinking, oh yeah, that sounds mint, or that looks mint. Yeah, I was persuading myself out of it. I messaged the guy saying thank you so much for being honest with me, giving me advice. He didn't have to do that, and he said, you know, I wish I didn't say anything to you because it's such a clean bike. And he said, I bet it doesn't cost you a lot on insurance, and it doesn't. It only cost me, what, this time £115 a year, which is ridiculous really for a bike and my age. So yeah, that was the end of that. Maybe in the future, who knows, I don't know, see what happens. But this bike is mint. It's comfortable, it's, you know, it's basically brand new with the carbs being all repaired. I would be selling something that, to me, you know, cost me a lot of money to get back on the road. So I'm going to keep it, and you know what, I love it. It is a mint bike. And I know you guys probably are thinking, yeah, well, don't sell that bike, it's mint. Yeah, it's got some kick to it really, man. It's so good. And I'm putting out. So just hit my face. It's so hot today, it's so nice. You know what it is? I think it's because, you know, I want some more sound from the bike. I know it's about getting a new. He just basically said Bandits have a tradition for like the exhaust connection to the ring that's connecting it to rust. And he said once you change it, you have to get a whole new kit with the front manifold. Husqvarna. Yeah, nice out, man. It was nice. See what I mean? Like his bike, you can overhear mine. Like over here, mental mate. But this bike is sick. Like my bike is good. I like my bike. It's so nice, I like it. It is my favorite.